really just extra important to stay alive here because, again, talking about the standings, again, the top 13 teams make it to the next stage. Again, the first place team automatically qualifies for Thailand. The 2 through 13 will then play in a 12-team playoff to then decide who goes on. And, looking at the standings right here, RmR Rocket, actually, they're currently in 20th place. However, if they win here, they would at least guarantee them 1,000 points. So, as you can see, that would move them up basically to 14th place and set themselves up in a pretty good spot to eventually, maybe even dive into the top 13 here. So, they really need this victory. Prime Icarus, they still need it themselves, sure, but not maybe as much, you could say, as RmR Rocket as Prime Icarus in 10th place. But anyways, just worth noting there as far as what these teams are playing for. But we're joined once again by Minnie as well as Lapped here. And the other thing, too, the winner of this plays Willowkeeper, by the way, next round. Also worth noting. Nullstone Gaming versus Dawn is the other losers bracket round matchup that is going to be happening for the next set of matches here coming up. So there you go. Was Ravener banned initially? It was, wasn't it? Yep. Ophelia, Tremble, Ravener, Swiftblade.
So they decided to ban Ophelia again. Yeah, they banned Ophelia again and instead pick Magnus.
I don't know why they banned the affiliate though. Like I said it before at the start of the draft, like he had no impact in the game. I don't think it was Ravener really in that game, obviously, and maybe the Accursed a little bit.
I think he had a lot of impact. The heal really helped everyone out in terms of Oogie. I think the heal was huge that game. His creeps, however, and what he did was not that impactful, but he did manage to get 2 kills in Kraken early game.
Yeah. The jungle presence really kind of kicking in. So enough clearly here for Snu to just not want to deal with it clearly. So takes it out.
Other than that, it's just a regular draft so far. Magnus into Kraken into Pyro. Nothing out of the ordinary. We'll see if they have something special planned now. I mean, it is, like you said, they're going down to gold if you lose this, so they should pull out any trick they have.
Well, we saw
they pull out the
Glacius last game. Yeah, Glacius coming out. That's early. Still early. Maybe we'll actually see a carrier curse this time.
Maybe they got like a Magnus. I think the best time to pick up like carrier curse is if the enemy team are very, very reliant on their ultimates, like Magnus, like Tempest, like Kraken kind of thing. Because if you can
just never pick him up as a carry, minimag, ever.
No, it's gonna happen. Man, don't worry. When it's like Thailand World Finals, then it's like you and maybe like another team. They're gonna pick up the carrier curse, and then you're gonna lose to it. Just
maybe I've been lying this whole time, and I'm secretly practicing a curse. Who knows?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
That's an early silhouette.
I'm feeling Dark Lady here. I think Dark Lady's gonna picked up.
Yeah, it's a good hero against Silhouette.
Such a great hero, Silhouette.
Otherwise, Witchslayer is one of the best heroes against Silhouette. Not only does she have 2 abilities to instantly kill the illusion, she is also like the perfect initiator on a Silhouette with Nullstone. You just like jump in, mana drain into many. It's a great hero if you can play it, of course, in a solo lane. So I really like Witchslayer against Silhouette in general. But Dark Lady as a carry here would be good, yes. Keep in mind though that they do have the Pyro Magnus initiation, and Dark Lady could drop before, like like what happened last time. We'll see if they manage to shut down the Dark Lady this time.
Yeah, I think RmR Rocket should actually maybe look into picking up a secondary support instead of like Parasite, because when PI picked up like their aggressive tri-lane, they just shut down the Parasite so much by just blocking his jungle, and then they were forced to do like a 3v2 lane, and Dark Lady was sort of shut down. But if they pick up a secondary support, they could easily try perhaps. But you just need to give Dark Lady as much farm as possible, and picking up a Parasite, I don't know if that's going to be able to do that. We'll have to see.
Electrician also pretty good against Silhouette. So we've seen before, so we'll see if any of these options come out here. We were talking about with the Dark Lady, so Chipper, the first ban, going to be happening as far as the next year bans go for Prime Icarus. See Quincy pointing out some stats here as far as overall win rates and whatnot. Again, haven't RmR Rocket new to Diamond Division of this cycle. This is their first cycle in Diamond, so be something if they could stay alive in it. And they're in a decent spot.
But isn't I thought their team was like an old team of Mo or whatever it was called.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Like Mo's Tavern. Like Forgotten One played there, I remember, and Drogon, and now
and Pengu.
I think it's and Pengu. Yeah, so it isn't like an old version of Mo. So I think they played in Diamond before.
Last season, yeah. Not that it wouldn't be this season, but would have been in a past season. They definitely name that rings a bell. Rhapsody and a Kinesis. I think Kinesis being addressed. Was Tremble? Tremble was banned, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, first pick of
For some
those.
reason I thought it might have been left.
Should never give that hero to Certus. It doesn't matter, just ban it.
Just take it away.
Yeah. He plays it so much, like, in TMM.
Yeah.
That's how he got number 1 on ladder. Confirm. I'm joking.
Yes, that is confirmed.
How many? Hey Quincy, how many heroes do we have left that have not been played yet? Because we've taken a couple of them off the list just in these last couple of days here. It's got to be only like 15 heroes, I would think, that haven't actually been chosen yet. Like Emerald Warden. That's so much potential. Or Amon
It's
Ra.
not too bad again.
Amon
I always
Ra
thought maybe-
was skin.
I think if RmR was going to be played, it'd probably be played by like Tree, and then like Root would play it, and it'd just farm the jungle, like secondary support, but I don't think so.
How many heroes are there? I don't even know. It's like 120, 126. Okay, so we've seen 110. Okay, so 16 have not actually been played. God, Prophet's the least win and played hero. Really? Jeez. Prophet not getting the love.
Well, it's just not a fun hero to play in Team M, and it's just like, why pick it over another support? Like, the other supports just offer so much more than a Prophet does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why.
Who's first? Devo, of course. Good old Devour. Man, that Calamity, 59% win percentage. So strong. We've had a couple of new heroes. What are we at now? We got Taro, Kane, and Calamity. They haven't been put in tournament rules yet, have they? I don't think
No.
they have. Those are the 3 that only aren't.
Calamity's OP, man. Calamity's so sick. I'm not even joking.
No, she's not.
Jeez, nah.
What, mate? No, you just play him carry, man. That hero is really, really good in TMM.
Yeah, and she also dies to Glacius is slow.
Yeah.
That's how much life she has.
Just jump on top of her and she dies, and also don't run to the center of her.
It's so sick though. You go Thunderclaw, and then you can proc the Thunderclaw on Dragon's Path, man. It's broken.
Yeah, but only when your E is up. And also, like Breaky said, like, you walk to the side of her ultimate and it deals 0 damage. Like, her ulti literally does nothing unless you have a Flux on your team.
Yeah.
At first I was like, no, you can't dodge all the damage. Then the more I played her, I realized that even if you Q them, there's still enough time for them to run to the edge of the, and take like 1/10 of the damage. So don't come here and tell me she's OP.
Mate, she's OP, man. I don't know what you've seen, but you play carry, man. Just he wrecks. Just wait, man. When Calamity's out, it's gonna wreck. I believe.
I wonder if those would become eligible before. Probably not at this rate, obviously, with it late in the season, but.
Hey, what 3 heroes were not available? Kane, Calamity, and...
Taro.
Taro. That hero's
Oh.
Yeah.
nice.
Well, that hero's not going to get picked.
Don't need to worry about her.
No.
Don't worry about her.
So aggressive tri-lane, perhaps like last time.
Yeah.
Maybe with the Mag Torch, Pyro, and then solo probably the Drunken and Silhouette. And I hope they pick up a secondary supporter just to give something maybe for the Dark Lane. I guess they could dodge it as well though. Maybe put the bubbles against the tri-lane incoming. I don't know if they can even contest the tri-lane if they have Dark Lady Glacius and Behemoth. Oh, I love Behemoth though.
Wow.
But I don't think Dark Lady does enough in a tri-lane to really contest a Magma's Torch or Pyro monster tri-lane, but I guess we'll have to see.
Behemoth. I like seeing that. Final pick.
I like it.
It's,
Maybe.
he's been
I really
known
hope...
to
do you actually think they're going to like Trialan versus Trialan then, Maggot?
I don't know, because I think they need to secure the farm on Dark Lady, but if they go tri-lane on tri-lane, I think PI's tri-lane is so much stronger, because Dark Lady doesn't really offer too much in a tri-lane, so...
They could just put Dark Lady mid, send Kraken Suicide, and then Trialan with the bubbles.
Tri-lane bubbles?
Not that it's the best thing to do, but if you think that they're going to go Trialan versus Trialan, they should not have Dark Lady in it. And putting her mid will secure the farm, and they could Trialan Kraken, but Kraken needs levels. I would say Kraken needs more levels than Bubbles does.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I just think tri-lane bubbles is really weird. But also, if you
I
solo
agree.
Dark Lady against the Drunken or the Silhouette, he's going to lose I think, both of those matchups. So you're going to secure farm on him. But
Yeah,
how
well,
much
he'll
farm?
still farm. Like, they're going to farm
Yeah.
equally. Like, I don't see him losing. Like, they're just going to farm equally and not kill each other. I'd say.
I don't know. I think Drunken would probably be worse against a
Yeah,
like, would
Drunken
be a
would-
worse matchup.
Yeah,
Would reckon,
agreed.
but I will have to see though.
So Teltook on a break right here, playing that Drunken Master. But so far, I mean, again, in the pause and this early on, I don't want to look too much into it, but they are sending Drunken Pyromancer and Magnus top here for the time being, so see how any reactions are made as a result of that. But yeah, the Behemoth play coming out right here from my Rocket. Again, Zlapta, you've been known to play that once or twice. Earlier on in the season, it seems like it's been a little bit. Since we've seen
Yeah,
it.
I played him quite a bit, but like he's just a niche pick, and I don't want to talk about it too much because that will give a lot away.
No,
But-
I love him for secondary.
But
I
he's
think-
really fun to play, and he offers so much for a team.
Yeah.
I think the best bit is that like it's his area of influence. So with like the Fisher being 1200 range, like there's no other support that has that kind of area of influence except maybe like Moira with her ephemeral forge. Like you get so many extra kills with the catch potential from the Fisher than you simply wouldn't get with any other support. And obviously his team fight potential is sick with Portal Key on Shockwave. But yeah.
Again, the winner of this moving on to play Willow Keeper in the following round later today. I don't know about you guys, but the match that's definitely enticing to me is that Dawn versus Nullstone. Curious to see how that one plays out especially, but
Yeah,
both
that'll
of
be
them should
Yeah.
yeah, you guys Reason Gaming taking out Willow Keeper yesterday. I mean, that was definitely quite the series
Unfortunate.
there, and unfortunate. You don't like playing Reason, or
Would much rather play Tree, yes.
yeah, okay.
What's that?
But why? I don't know. I hate Reason. We all hate Reason. Not as persons, just we hate that team.
Just playing against Imba Boy in this.
We don't like playing them.
All right, well, you're gonna have to, so deal with it. All right. That's gonna be on Saturday, of course, this next Saturday here. But yeah, no, they're in the winter bracket finals, and Reason Gaming looking pretty strong here, and no better time to start turning it on.
I think. Oh, so I think we mentioned it a little bit before breaky, but like the winners bracket final is like so important as well because if you have to go from the lowest bracket to eventually win the grand finals, it's like incredibly hard. I remember when Fusen said something like that as well. Like winning the winners bracket final is incredibly important because winning or playing two series, particularly if you have to play Sync in the grand finals, is just so difficult because you're quite mentally drained. Like the one series or the one cycle that Sync lost, it's because they went from the loser bracket finals, didn't they?
Well, yeah, then you got knocked down
Yeah.
by BMG, and then eventually lost them again in the grand final. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
we would have won that if it was a regular best of 3 because we won 2-1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it was 2-2. So I agree with that. Like if it was a regular best of 3, we would have won that finals. But it's not, and they deserved to win that cycle. So
Yeah.
not taking anything away from them.
Well,
Mm.
it is kind of interesting looking at that too, because last season especially, I want to say there was at least 2 instances, maybe even a third. Again, there was 10 cycles in total, but 2 or 3 different times where the team coming from the losers bracket actually ended up winning the grand finals. That has not happened this season. As well, a big part of that's because you guys in Sync have just been so dominant and coming from the winners bracket for the most part. But yeah, the one time you didn't, as we just stated, you lost that one even. So, but. Yeah, this season a little bit different when it comes to that. If you get there from the winner's bracket, it's 100% so far. So, that winner bracket final matchup, that much more important, no doubt. But yeah, so we're in cycle 7 right here. We got, of course, the next weekend, and then we'll, as always, have the 1 weekend break. Let me actually look at the schedule real quickly. By the way, too, yeah, $40,000 prize pool for this. I just happened to glance at that again. It's 39,517 in total, to be exact. But
Pretty awesome.
I know, yeah, it's pretty cool seeing.
So much dollar.
It's quite the hefty. And again, the big thing about that too is not only is it helping for this cycle, but again, the percentage of also of overall the Plinko stuff went towards the overall grand final. So the ultimate prize pool has not been announced for that just yet, but so far from Plinko alone, there's already $42,000 just from Plinko. So going for the grand final. So. Yeah,
That's
gonna
a
be
lot.
some good money on the line there for the World Finals as much as each of these cycles. But it looks like we are actually back and ready to continue on with, once again, game number 3 here. 4 players up here at the top side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're going to run this aggressive tri-lane, and I think actually Slaps is right. I think they should actually run Dark Lady mid, because if she is solo up here, then it will probably most likely happen what happened in the first game, where she died and had terrible farm. And if she stays up here with the other 2 supports, with Behemoth and Glacius, I don't think they'll be able to contest the tri-lane from PI. So I think they should. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I think they should actually tri-lane with Bubbles. It's the best of the worst situation they could actually go for, because I think with this laning situation, I think they're going to lose top. They have a potential. Oh no, wait, it's going bottom. So actually, in this case, this is probably the best situation for Robert. I don't know why PI are not running aggressive tri-lane though. They could shut down the Dark Lady with going aggressive tri-lane, and they could win that lane easily. But alas, they're going to leave it.
I don't know. Maybe they're.
And
Maybe they're just feeling like they want to win 2 lanes, like no matter what.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, Glacius could come lane mid though, and do fine. Like Glacius Kraken is decent against Magnus Pyro. Like maybe Magnus Pyro is a little bit stronger, but still. And they just have like maybe Behemoth just pulling. I don't know. I guess you don't want to have Dark Lady plus Behemoth against a Drunken Master, really. Doesn't have a lot of lane presence.
Yeah, just looking at this, of course, like Bubbles will be completely crushed, Kraken will be completely crushed, and they're gonna have 2 underlevel supports. So I feel like PI is coming way out on top in terms of this, even with a very farm Dark Lady. And as I said, like they do have the Pyro support, which is really strong in terms of team fights. So if they get the initiation off on Dark Lady, she will die. So even if she's really farmed, they have ways to deal with her.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, they do have the Silhouette getting their own free farm, of course. So take that how you will. But Certis, look to have a good time with that Silhouette. We mentioned, the idea of something like a Witch Slayer, an Electrician, good against Silhouette, not being picked up here. Dark Lady definitely solid in her own right, but needs to be careful as far as going in there before she has items like that Shrunken Head, especially, as we saw in the game 1.
I don't know, I feel like if I was RmR here, I would have actually stolen the wave coming up now with Behe and just pulled into the jungle and get level 4. Because you can actually get all the way to level 5 if you don't fuck up at all. So I would actually... No, he doesn't. Well, it helps out, but you don't need it. Point being that he should actually pull a wave here, because he's going to be very unleveled. And now he's taking a pull. Well, he will be pulling, sure, but that still leaves Glacius at level 1, while both the supports on PI will get levels. So if they don't actually pull or get any kills off, I feel like this is not looking very good, in terms of early game, of course.
Well, keep an eye on those levels of the supports especially, and see how that continues to be of impact here. In this game, a lot of stacks going on, though. They already got the triple stack at the pole camp, the double stack here.
Oh.
As Kraken, middle lane, in some trouble. He charges them back. Behemoth here as well. Puts a stun on Magnus, actually. Putting him in a bad spot. However, Kraken does eventually coat down. Magnus will be counter-killed and make it a 1-for-1. Pyromancer, he wants to chill, pick up another kill, but maybe one more auto attack. No, not going to happen. Health push and popped. And now Behemoth blocking him in. The creep wave is putting some damage into Behemoth, but the block from Behemoth, and down goes Pyromancer there.
That was really big.
When it's all said and done. That was a fun 2-for-1 exchange there in favor of RmR Rocket. They did get bloodlusted, but...
Oh, that was well played. That BD there.
That's so desperately needed as well, because Zlaps was right. Like they need to get some farm and levels on the experience on the Glacius and the Behemoth, and you'd expect them to get that through killing creeps. But with those two hero kills, they get level 2 and decent amount of gold as well. Like 200 GPM now on Behemoth, so pretty decent overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, to correct myself, Torture is not getting any levels or farm at all. He's actually just focusing on bubbles and not even stacking the pull. So, if he doesn't, what the hell? If he doesn't start getting levels, then it won't be as bad as I made it out to be.
Yeah. For the time being, still that level 1 mark, and yeah, again, as you said, prioritizing just really boxing out this bubbles as much as he can right there. He does sit at level 2 in the process, but definitely not focusing on getting that experience. Behemoth, it just seems like he's all about stacking and roaming around.
I don't know why he's stacking the Ancients though at 4 minutes. Like they're not going to be able to kill his Ancients like in a long time.
This is what they did game 1, remember? They stacked the Ancients in 7 minutes and then they left them for 12 minutes. I don't really see the point either.
Yeah.
Because they have no heroes to kill. Like, they can't kill that stack. Sure, level 6 Behemoth maybe, but...
Yeah. They need like a Magnus or something, really. But
Yeah, for sure.
strange. I think they should definitely start pulling with the Behemoth though, because they need some levels. I mean, yeah, they want to keep lane controls and box out the Drunken Master, but I think actually it's pretty better that you give Behemoth some farm, and even if that is gonna give some farm and maybe levels to Drunken Master, it's pretty worth it. To be fair.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Glacius is the one pulling the pull up top. Because B is not able to get anything off here.
Silhouette diving big time.
She needs to buy a health pot, I think. Behemoth's coming over.
Second, yeah, Silhouette's
Oh,
going to
no.
be in trouble right here. She's going to try to tank the creep wave. Running back through,
Nah, he
she
won't be
knew
able to reach
somebody
it.
was coming over.
No,
yeah.
no. Yeah, he's still gonna catch him.
Look at Behemoth actually take some good damage from the Ancients. He was trying to
He
get
was trying to get a stun.
Sure, that was fun. Oh, that was awkward. All right. He's going to be fine, though. Not the biggest deal in the world. But, yeah, good dive onto Bubbles right there. Eventually able to pick up the kill onto him, so...
So, I mean, Glacius has gone this 1-2-0 build. I don't know, what's your thoughts on this, Slaps? Because I know there's a lot of different...
Or at
on
level
Glacius.
3 every single time.
Yeah?
Yep. Especially when he's not actually using his spells to gank right now, he's just running around and pulling. Then why does he need an extra level of freeze? But now he's going to actually get it off. So...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wrong side. That was unfortunate right there. Magnus stuns in. Glacius going to end up falling as a result. And now Behemoth, he's not out of the woods just yet.
dead.
4 more seconds on that stun.
He's well dead.
Behemoth pretty much knows it as well, I'm sure. 2 seconds for his fissure. He's not going to be able to use it in time, though. Down he goes, and a 2 for nothing. Yeah, that's a lot of that was just because he was on the wrong side there. That fissure stun.
Yeah, but no, he should definitely get level 3. And like one level in aura, it's going to help out his other lanes a lot as well. So, I would definitely want to see that aura point.
What, and then start maxing the Q then, or max the aura after that?
No, just 1 point in aura and then max out his freeze. He's going to need a freeze for ganks, but he should have that 1 point. People keep forgetting that it also like gives you 50 extra mana to your max mana pool.
Yeah.
Which makes a world of difference when using spells and ganking. IB can use like several fissures when he levels it up. Kraken can use more than one, but like 2 charges. Like it makes a lot of difference. So I would like to see him pick up another other point at level 4.
Torture doing a decent job right there, trying to get set up a kill on the Bubbles, but not able to get the ultimately best position as the shell surf through and able to get away. But
Nope, Snowy.
just be careful. Last thing you want to do is give up a kill.
It's not worth like killing the Tort and dying yourself for a silhouette. Not at this point. So I don't. If he gets that kill on Tort, and in exchange dies for it, I wouldn't say it was worth it.
No. Well, it's safe to say the hard carries are having a pretty good time, especially that Dark Lady. You made that point. It's like, sure, she's going to get good farm, and she's definitely backing that up here. 366 gold per minute. Has the Ghost Marchers into the Ring of the Teacher early on.
There's a cry like that's the problem. Like she's incredibly farmed, yes, but look at the team. No levels, no farm. Even Kraken's level 4 at 7 minutes.
True.
Like, they're not doing any. Like sure, Dark Lady will be scary, but it won't be enough. You don't carry a game solo.
Yeah.
Yep,
Against
that's
that
true.
lineup, at least.
And I think even when she gets her, she's going to get her room cleared really, really quickly, but it doesn't even matter because she won't be able to farm as freely as she would because her team won't be able to even create any space for her. They're probably going to end up feeding because they're so far behind in terms of levels and experience.
Yeah.
It's a lot better to have your carry under-farmed and under-leveled from the start than have like your initiator under-leveled and under-farmed at the start because like a more farmed initiator can create space for the carry, but the carry can't really create space for the mid because he's going to be busy farming, so it's going to be a hard game for Kraken and Bubbles, definitely.
See Bubbles shell surfing through, just trying to get some damage out there. And
Yeah, I want to see Snowy starting to get some levels now himself because he doesn't need to push out Bubbles. Scylla is gonna crush his lane and keep him away himself.
Glacius.
I suppose.
Yeah, he's he made a pretty good move there, though. He went to the left, and that kind of threw them off guard as far as where he would have been going. So, good move on the Forgotten's part, playing that Glacius. Avoids giving up a free kill, really. Dark Lady, though, she's 1480 gold now saved up, so again, well on the way to the Rune Cleaver, of course. Silhouette, actually, going to be working towards that Null Stone here. The Ghost Marcher's picked up already. Makes sense, you know, Null Stone and a Portal Key. Pretty much your go-to Silhouette build, it feels like.
Yeah, it's fun to see, though, that that Dark Lady is at 61 last hits and Silhouette is at 48, because Bubbles hasn't had an impact in bottom, which just shows that the Dark Lady has been able to last it a little bit better. Because they both had free lanes. She's missed quite a bit of last hits here on Silhouette.
Behemoth.
Yeah, he's in trouble right here. A two-man onto him, and down he goes. Couldn't get his stun off even. Kraken is heading over. Gets only level 5 Kraken, though. Does not have his release Kraken as a result. Drunken Master thinking about going in. No, he's not going to, though. Good job.
Darkly's coming over, but this is risky, though.
Coming over, looking to cut them off. Puts the Dark Blades up. She goes back in. Magnus does it at the same time, though. But now Dark is in some trouble. She gets pushed back in. This is not what you want. However, release Kraken goes out. He just hit level 6. Dark will fall. Kraken goes down, though. And Bubble's already dead on top of it. The Fisher's done. Again, just a little bit too late anyway. Silhouette goes in with the Tree Goblet. Doesn't stun. Might not matter, though, as there's the lunge and the eventual kill on Behemoth. Yeah.
Like, this is what I mean, like, Dark Lady can't really participate in team fights unless she has Shrunken Head because of that reason there. Like, she's so squishy. 800 or 872 HP this, like, 10 minutes in. And, like, the whole game pretty much rests on Dark Lady to get farm and carry the team because the rest of the team is completely, like, under-leveled. And if you die, then, like, it's almost game, practically.
I think they dug the wrong grave with the way they set up the lanes and how they played in the early game. Like, the lead is incredible, like incredibly big for being 10 minutes in. But it is a Dark Lady. We'll see what happens.
That's you know, we actually brought this up yesterday. It's you know, she's one of these heroes where the game's never over just yet, perhaps. You know, kind of like a Moon Queen. Speaking of a carry hero that we have not seen forever, it feels like. You only saw her a couple times early on in the season here, but not your go-to carry hero anymore. Dying off for whatever reason. Dark Lady is back to the top lane, though, and again, that hurt her GPM quite a bit, but hey, it's got to still go out. But yeah, you just look at the GPM chart. It's a really interesting chart indeed. You got 2 on the side of the Legion that are just doing better than Dark Lady, and then you got her up, and then everyone else is down there below 200 GPM. But
honestly, like, PI can secure the win right now if they just walk into the Hellborn's jungle and kill every single stack there is. Because that is, like, the experience for the Hellborn supports, and if they kill every single stack of Hellborn, like, the lead is just going to be... Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Exactly what they're doing.
It's going to be so good for Legion here.
Yeah, and there's nothing that Rubber Rocket can do. They're so under level, they can't team fight, yeah. They're so under level,
exactly.
So underfarmed.
And all of that stacking and all those levels that they were waiting for are now gone.
Remember the Ancients that were stacked? That's 12 minutes now, and they're still there.
Yep.
At that point earlier. To be fair, the Ancients are stacked on PI side as well. Haven't done it just yet.
But PI
Magma should ult that and kill it.
Oh,
after they finish these stacks, they should go to Ancients and ult them.
I was going to say, this jungle camp? It's a little overkill, but yeah, no, the Ancients make
sense. The Ancients. There's even Wild Hunters in this one.
Yeah, that would be silly. Okay, there is a little bit of an initiation, though, from Glacius. Not sure what he was thinking, though, because, again, especially with everyone here, he's in trouble. Phoenix Wave probably missed, however. Down goes Glacius, but here comes the whole team of the Hellborn side. Silhouette is nowhere nearby, so they're going to get cleaned up almost, it looks like. Pyromancer in trouble. One more auto attack. No, he turns it on a Kraken. Beautiful stun at the last second. Able to survive and get the kill. Now, Drunken Master is holding off Behemoth. 3 are here, though, and all of a sudden, Teltook needs to get the hell on out of there. Pyromancer going to come in with a stun. A little bit too late. Bubbles goes over the Shell Surf. A couple more auto attacks, maybe. There you go with the Fissure stun. Down goes Pyromancer. So, all right, I mean, they cleaned them up. But, again, they got a lot of the jungle already. And Silhouette really pushing the bottom lane in the meantime. So,
well, I'd still say that was way in favor of Hellborn. I'm not really sure what the hell happened there.
Yeah, they just overextended, I think. About Silhouette should have been with them. If Silhouette's there, like Dark Lady, if he jumps in, they just instantly burst down the Dark Lady.
Yeah. No, that was the correct decision. They should have cleaned up the jungle, which they sadly weren't able to. Yeah. And now we're back to, well, we'll see what happens. Because that could have been the game secured pretty much if they just got all of that farm for nothing. But no, we got level 6 on B here now, which is good.
Corruption, middle lane.
Yeah, there we go. The Porta Key jumping, Kraken. Nice Fissure stun from Behemoth, but unfortunately took Magnus with him. And the auto attack enough for the kill. You got Behemoth setting up the run, and he's going to be fine here. But yeah, Magnus making use of that Porta Key, of course, right there.
No, I think I agree with you, Manny. Like, Silhouette should have accompanied the team before, for sure, because they can never fight a 5v5.
Yeah.
But then again, she did push out bottom and stuff, and she has Nullstone, yeah.
She has it now, I guess. Oh, Dark Lady.
She's dead.
That's scary. Yeah. Magnus stuns in. Here's a follow-up torture stun from Snooey. Silhouette putting in the auto attacks, and Dark Lady melts right there. She was so close to her Rune Cleaver as well. I mean, you see right here, even 2,000 gold after the death, so yeah, she was just about there, so that's going to delay it that much longer. And as a result, increase the lead, of course, for Prime Icarus, especially with the silhouette as you talked about. Hell, she's going to have her portal key here shortly, already with that Nullstone picked up now. And they're sticking together as a team, exactly as you pointed out there. That's where they really have a major strength in right now.
It's just because Dark Lady is so weak right now. Like she literally doesn't do anything outside of maybe like a silence. But in team fights, that's not that big of a deal, honestly. So she can't really participate in team fights, and Kraken can't really either because he doesn't have a portal key, so he's not going to land a charge or a Kraken ultimate. So really, it's like 3v5 kind of in these team fights, and Behemoth's going to have a hard time landing a good shockwave as well without portal key. So, whereas PR,
that's the flaw in their strategy.
Yeah.
They're not only focusing everything on Dark Lady and expect that's going to do something when they have such an aggressive team on Legion.
Kraken already setting up the top lane just in case they decide to continue going, but not going to be the case. Silhouette falling back with their teammates right there, and they'll be satisfied with what they got. So Rune Cleaver is just about finished now on Dark Lady again, even after that death. She was so close to it in the first place. So needs one more creep kill, really, maybe a couple, to finish that up and start excelling. But again, you look at the jungle now, and there's basically nothing here. They still have their triple stack Ancient, so my guess is that she's going to get it, and then get the Rune Cleaver, that is, and then possibly head over here. But, oh, she needs to be careful. She's hanging in there a little too long. It looks like they're going back in. Do they have a portal key, though? And they do, but Silhouette just a little too far away.
This is really strange. Magnus and Silhouette should be completely opposite positions. That should be Magnus with Silhouette, and Silhouette should be bottom farming. But if that's a Magnus where Silhouette is, that Dark Lady's dead. But they don't have any initiation without a portal key trying to gank. Or she has it now, actually.
Yeah, she has it now, and they're going to collapse into the middle lane. Behemoth going to be the target they pick off initially. You see the supporting cast, not much more they could have done right there. Bubbles does have his Kelfoot. He may be forced to use it here as they are still chasing pretty deep right here. Glacius is picked off. And that will be the end of it now. So, collapse from Prime Icarus. Darkly, whoa, that's a torture right there. Runs right into her, but now Darkly is going to try to get away because here comes Silhouette jumping in with that portal key, auto attacks, and down she goes.
Yeah, this game, unfortunately.
Oh boy. She did just get
a
Cleaver, but
Hellborn can't really come back either because there's nothing they can really farm or do to try and get back into it unless Legion does what they're doing.
Unless they throw to an extent. Hat-trick for Tertius. He might go for the quad kill, and he's not going to get it, but they get that kill. Behemoth, though, with the ultimate. And Drunken Master at least will fall, so they give them a little bit of hope in a sense, but now the slate is getting pretty significant here now for Prime Icarus. Silhouette's going to start getting more right-click damage items here. Another pick off Glacius and Behemoth go down, and that's a genocide.
No one is going to save you.
Officially a genocide for Prime Icarus. So like I said, I mean, Dark Lady did just get a Rune Cleaver, but yeah, dying again right after that. And now you see the gap of GPM. It's about 150, even more, between her and Silhouette right here. So that's not the easiest to catch up.
No. I would like to see PI move towards the Hellborn's Ancient and see if they can pick them off. Because they know they're triple, they've seen them, and they don't want their lady to get them. It's a little bit too late now, actually.
They didn't have anything to set up with, so... But, yeah, I don't think it even matters, though, really. Like, Dark Lady needs to be, like, so much more. She needs to have Shrunken, plus maybe another item if she wants to do any kind of heavy lifting. Like, Kraken doesn't even have Steam Boots yet, like, and it's 18 minutes in. It's just, It just
right
goes
now
back
they're
to
running as 5. They're not even farming on Hellborn. They're running as 5 on their fucking Ancients. Like,
yeah,
shows how scared they are.
Exactly. If they split off, they're gonna just die anyway. It's just in a terrible situation. There's not much they can really do, really.
Yeah.
Except for hope that PI throw completely.
Kind of, we're showing signs of that.
Silhouette. This could be a big pick though. Dark Lady.
This is a big chance. You got a little bit of support here by Silhouette. The fissure stun comes out, and yet she will fall. So that's the start of a long uphill climb here for RmR. And actually, they may get more to this little eruption from Magnus. It's a big line stun onto 2 heroes. They're going to melt right off the back. Glacial downpour off to the side, though, doing some decent return damage. And they get the pick onto, it looked like that was Pyromancer right there. Now Magnus, actually, he's in trouble, too. He's able to get his stun off at the last second, hide in the steam bath. Charge! Oh, the portal key right before he actually charged. And Kraken ends up dying as a result. Yeah, he second-guessed right there. The hesitation definitely made him miss the kill.
I honestly would have liked to, I think Scylla should have bought back there as soon as she saw the fight turning. Then just pour the bottom, gotten 3 kills, none of his team would have died, and secured that fight as well. Would have been worth it, because she doesn't need more than 1 buyback laking.
Yeah, agreed. And
That
they
was
would
a
have
perfect
got.
opportunity.
I think they would have got tier 2 bottom as well if that was the case. But
Yeah, exactly.
500 gold per minute now on Silhouette. So again, resurrecting right here. Another 2,000 gold saved up. This is going to port to the middle lane, it looks like. And join Magnus here. Oh, no, never mind, going to the Ancients. Just triple stack Ancients in the process, so... Again, Dark Lady, the farm has gone up by quite a bit. She not only got a couple of kills, at least an assist in that fight or two, but she did stay alive as well, so her GPM understandably rising. I mean, 450 gold per minute now, so she hasn't really had the biggest stacks to work with. That's a nice middle tower kill right there.
That was nice.
that was quite cool. Tablet. Yeah.
Able to take it out, but I don't know. I mean, Dark Lady's really excelling, man. That's what a Rune Cleaver does with her, sure, but
Yeah, but like Slap said, like he can't do it all by himself
Yeah,
though. There's no setup though. The only setup they really have is maybe like Behemoth Fisher into maybe Shell Surf into Song of the Silence, something like that. But it's just not enough.
Yeah.
Like Magmus, Portal Key, Tablet on Pyromancer, and then obviously you got the Silhouette as well. It's just I don't know.
And Dark Lady ain't no Ravenor, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. She doesn't have an Accursed and an Ophelia around her, too.
No, that's true.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, with the Accursed Ophelia, it doesn't even matter if they've got, like, 130 GPM, because they don't really need any items, really. Whereas, like,
Exactly,
Kraken, like, they need the items like Portal Key, otherwise just the effectiveness of the hero drops off completely, but... Who knows?
I was going to say, Shield Breaker picked up by Drunken. And actually, again, this is an item that actually got a little bit of buffs last patch. At all levels, it does a little bit more damage now.
Yeah, but that should have been a Bulwark, not a Shieldbreaker. But he could have gotten Shieldbreaker later, for sure. But the Bulwark not only helps out in the pushing, and it also lowers the armor of the entire Hellborn team, which helps out Silhouette more than just having the Shieldbreaker on a single target. So I would have liked to see a Bulwark instead of that Shieldbreaker. Oh, I didn't see that.
Silhouette just jumping Glacius basically gets the kill. Meanwhile, up here, that was a kill on a Behemoth, it looked like. So yeah, 2 for nothing. And the bottom lane, they're collapsing more. The TP is going to happen, though. This is going to be a bottom lane push, though. Dark Lady's still doing what she can as far as her farm goes. 22 minutes in.
The problem is as well, she has to go Shrunken now, like as first item, and
Yeah.
just having that Shrunken, like she's not really going to do anything. She's still going to die to Drunken and Silhouette attacking her, because even if she has to Shrunken, not only does Drunken go straight through, so does Silhouette, and I just don't see her being able to do anything with that Shrunken head.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn
Yeah, it's
tower.
definitely.
But I might be wrong.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's,
I think if they're going to win teamfights, though, like I think they need to like almost kill maybe the Silhouette or even the Magnus, like while Dark Lady Shrunken heads up, like a Fisher, and then Dark Lady just sits on them, and hopefully they blow everything on Dark Lady, but like she'll have a Shrunken head hopefully. But I don't know. I'm just thinking of scenarios that they might be able to win teamfights, but it's going to require PI to misplay by quite a bit, I think. If that's the case.
It's very slim indeed.
Blessed Aura picked up by Silhouette right here, so Geometer Spin well in the works. Top lane, what's going on up here? Glacius scouting it out, level 7. Don't think he plans to do anything too crafty here. Let's get into some information.
Something for sure though, they need to try and secure farm on the Kraken, but he needs Portal Key. If they have Portal Key, they might even be able to defend the high ground though. Because if you start seeing like maybe Silhouette or something maybe like Drunken start going, sieging and hitting the tier 3s, if you got Portal Key on Kraken, you can just charge him back to his team.
No.
And
Dark Lady.
Dark Lady.
He just aggressive charged.
She's going to cover of darkness right here. Hope that should be enough, but it's not even close. That's the Portal Key, and so yeah, it's again. I mean, they're in a spot where greed is going to be a thing, sure, but yeah, it's.
I think PI should just take Congo now and then go high ground. Give the tokens to Silhouette and let him hit from hit from the low ground and siege like that.
I mean, then again, like, it is an important game, which is why Hellborn is not conceding, to be honest.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I feel like they could just secure, like, sure, get the Conger, but I don't feel like they need to go high ground. I just feel, just use the time. And have Silhouette be bottom/mid with her and her illusion, and have the rest of the team top. Just lock down the entire map and farm for 5 minutes. And then when there's 2 minutes remaining of the token, then they can go high ground. Because that's basically 5 minutes of farming for everyone in Legion, and 0 minutes of farming for Hellborn. And that will 100% secure the game.
And no reason to really go over the top here if you're Prime Icarus. And to be fair, I mean, it's not like, you know, in some cases too, where the first series lasts a long, long time, you know, it's overlapping with the other series. I mean, it still could line up pretty well here. We got about 16 minutes before technically the next series is supposed to start. Plus a little bit more usually, so still some good time here to play this out. Portal Key picked up on Pyromancer on top of that tablet. So life is good all around here on this Legion side. As far as their items are concerned especially. Got quite the luxury. Silhouette doing what she can. She ports back. Has the illusion spawn though. So as soon as she's full mana, full life, she'll swap her illusion, I'm sure. Or maybe try to bait out with it first, but, well, there you go. Swaps with it and into the fight, ready to go.
Yeah, they're not really locking down the map though. Like, top's getting pushed in and bottom's getting pushed in. They just need Silhouette to be mid and bottom and then have the rest of the team do whatever they want. And they can kind of pick as well.
Yeah, it is interesting seeing PI sticking together so much, especially with the Silhouette.
They might be afraid of throwing or something.
Yeah.
Like against the Ravenor, like they did then.
That's fair.
They might, they just lost the game in that manner, and they're like, okay, let's not do this again. We just group up and don't do stupid things.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have played like this if if they won game 2. Oh, well, sorry, against the Ravenor. Game 2 would have been a win in general, but.
Silhouette is pushing a little bit of the top lane here currently, and falling back before any jump happens. No one's on the map, so just kind of filling it out a little bit right here. Middle lane, they find somebody. Kraken is that somebody. He's able to charge initially, but Silhouette's like, you ain't going nowhere. Cuts him off.
That was so close. Pyro didn't have int steam boots on, so he didn't have the mana for ulti. I thought Kraken was actually going to get away there, but it see that came in. Oh, can I go on Behemoth now as well?
Now they're going uphill. Behemoth, can he at least ultimate right here? No, he can't. He cannot shockwave. He does have a buyback, though. Probably going to use it, I'm sure. At least Kraken does. Legion team starting to retreat, though. Look at the bottom lane, however. Darklead's just down here pushing it in, so this is kind of an interesting situation to be in. They're not going to have a creep wave to work with. One guy ports back.
They got shrunken now in Dark Lady.
She has the gold for it, at least. Yeah, she's going to port back right here, so. There we go. Magma's going to push back the bottom lane in the meantime.
It's just so painful watching all these low levels from Hellborn.
Yeah, right. It's
like they're two level 8s, 2 level 11s. Like they're almost on the same level as the support in Legion.
Classic case of the 4-1 strat, just really trying to put everything on that carry.
Yep.
And Kraken gets his charge off, actually. Pyromancer's a falling. Silhouette's in trouble. She is going to drop. She does not have support nearby currently. Fisher Stun or Shockwave comes out. Silhouette at half-life, trying to some way, somehow get out of here. Drunken Master thinking about coming in. But yeah, realizing not much he could have done right there, so he falls back before. And Silhouette's picked off. All right.
What then? Portal Key now on Bubbles and Kraken, and closing in on Behemoth.
Jeez.
So that was a big bone
huge.
that was thrown to RmR rocket there as well.
That is huge. Yeah,
and they give away token as well.
The fact that they went from 0 portal keys to 3 portal keys in a matter of a minute right there, like 30 seconds, is big.
Yeah, and token is not on Silhouette now either. Like, with the portal keys now on RmR rocket, like, a PA you won't be able to push high ground. Oh, Dark Lady.
Oh, no, she just used her charging strikes again.
Wait for the lunge.
And now she's, to fall? Oh my gosh, she actually... Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Pour it out!
Magnus has a portal key. She has a TP. She waited way too long.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't just pour it out.
She waited way too long right there. There's no reason for her to hide. I mean, you like literally just port. Yeah, because lunge wasn't up yet for Drunken Master, so... Oh, they're going to go for the counter kill at least. Dark Lady going to remain dead. Glacial Downpour will take out Magnus. And now Shell Surf through. They're going to chase down the Drunken Master, but Torture is here. And guess who's joining the party as well? Pyromancer. But Silhouette is also... No, that's just Pyromancer, actually. They are going to go for the burst, and down goes Kraken. Bubbles now trying to make the getaway himself. So a little bit of back and forth battle going on here at the top lane. So definitely, I mean, 3 big portal keys, but yeah, they can't tap deaths like that. There's still
I don't
hope.
know.
There's still hope for these guys.
I'm just not sure what they can do, because if PI just did what I said and controlled the map, like, RmR can't do anything about it. They can't really go for solo pickoffs. They can't kill the silhouette. It's gonna be tough to do something here, but I don't know, maybe just make a smoke play and see if they can like get 1 or 2 pickoffs or something. They can't just sit in base and just let PI farm everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to get aggressive in times like this. Like, it's worthwhile going for an aggressive play even if it doesn't work, because like you said, playing defensive is not the way to go. They should. I think they should smoke with Dark Lady as well, because Dark Lady is quite key with the Dark Blades to kill Silhouette if that's the target they go for.
Bottom lane, Behemoth. Vision Stone on Drunken Master. It's not going to go.
Oh, did he get? Wait, what?
Doesn't have portal key. I thought he had his portal key.
He did. He dropped it on the ground to
Alright.
Oh, to make a
to not tell them that he has it.
Got you. Yep, there it is. Right.
He wants the PK to be a surprise factor for next team fight.
And then he
Just
goes and
kidding.
runs next to the Great
Yeah.
Wave.
Just
Oh, well,
kidding.
yeah, he had a good idea, but I guess he changed his mind.
All that effort.
And now he's dead.
And now he's just going to die as a result. Alright. Well, that could not have been any worse for him. So close to making actually a pretty decent play, and then all of a sudden that. He doesn't have a buyback either, of course, and you know, if you are the Legion team, you probably figure it's been a struggling game. He just got his portal key. He probably doesn't have a buyback, so they're going to just aggressively push this middle lane now. Even without Behemoth, though, they still got some decent jump. Dark Lady has the Shrunken Head, of course. Will they find an opening? Here's the question. Freeze on a Silhouette. There's a charge from Kraken. That is a fake Silhouette currently. Magnus does it with the eruption. Kraken falls, and Bubbles not going to live much longer. Barely survives. And now it's Dark Lady's turn, however, with all that physical damage. You look at that. That's a Shrunken Head Dark Lady. And she's forced to fall back that quickly. It's just so much physical presence coming out here on the Legion side between Drunken and Silhouette that she cannot handle even with the Shrunken up. Torture the Behemoth finished on the wrong side anyways. Kind of a fake fallback, though. Dark Lady needs to not overcommit right here. Bubbles going in. Drunken Master is somewhat low on life, however, Bubbles now pushing it a little extra far. There's a shockwave from Behemoth! That's what they were waiting for. The great chance, the great opening, and they found at least a little bit right there. And now Silhouette, she's going to try to hold her ground, though, against Dark Lady. She has some support. Magnus tuns in. Wasn't really in range, though, but there's the sheepstick on Dark Lady. Knew that's what he was getting in range for. And down goes Dark Lady. So it's seeming like that they're giving themselves a little bit of hope here, but then it's just too much firepower, and that's what happens when you have so many levels and especially farm over the other team. Apparently it's
Legion
not
are
over
really
yet, though.
overcommitting, though. Yeah, they're really overcommitting.
Yeah. And they're going to lose Magnus as well.
They did lose to Milirax, though, which is actually a big difference maker in here in the start of the game. I mean, in the middle of the game, sorry. But, yeah. I still don't see Alboin coming back, but I do want. It would be fun to see it. And they do have level 2 ulti now on Behe, which is good. I guess Dark Lady will go for a regular Dominger build, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
Not actually sure what would be the best item for him to go otherwise.
No, Dark Lady.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if there's any other item that could actually be better to go for than a Dominger. Or a Frostburn at least.
Wingbow?
Yeah, sure, but...
He needs to get a little bit tanky. There's so much burst. Like, what's going to happen? Magnus is going to stun in and then Sheepstick instantly, and Shrunken's actually not going to do too much for him if they've got their jump on him. I think Slap's right. He needs to get somewhat tanky like Dawnbringer would be decent. It's overall decent overall.
Yeah, well, Wingbow would be pretty decent against the Heroes of Legion, but it's still, like, if he gets sheeped, then he's dead anyway, you know, like, Wingbow's not going to increase his survivability, and the evasion doesn't work while he's sheeped.
Yeah.
So, wouldn't really, like, help him that much. I really want to see Drunken picking up that Bulwark, though. It helps out a lot to work towards the Demonic. And Pyra, once again, has actually quite decent farm, just like he did last time he played Pyra. That was Shorkin as well, right?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty decent on the Pyros at least.
Yeah, he played the Parasite last game.
Yeah, well, then they didn't do anything.
Next Congo is going to be heavily contested though, because I think if PI get token, like I don't think they they're going to lose a team fight if they put it on Silhouette. Whereas if like Imapengu does get token, like that could be a real big changing or turning point for them. And I think they've got ways to deal with it.
They can't really fight them at Conquer. Like they can't really fight open or in a 5v fight straight up. Because even if they kill Silhouette, they still have tons of heroes in Legion that will do stuff. I don't see that they will. Maybe.
For example, like say if PI like clump a lot near Congo, then they've got Behemoth, Kraken, and Bubbles that can do a lot. To be fair, like if it obviously has to be a misplay from PI, but I don't know. I think if they just allow them to take Congo, they're going to lose the game regardless. I think. Although I don't know, defending high ground is going to be a better team fight than maybe taking one out to Congo, but fighting against token Silhouette, like PI could just slow push it and not give the opportunity for RmR Rocket defend their base anyway. So
yeah. Actually went Shrunken on Silhouette here, going really defensive. Don't really see how that's going to make much of a difference, because she's still going to die if she gets initiated on, and if she doesn't, then the Shrunken won't really do anything. And the Geos is already good enough to remove the silence from Dark Lady, if that's why she picked it up.
Yeah.
So she can just Geos and swap out. But I guess it's fine. I would have liked to see a Wingbow on her instead. Oh, initiation top.
Jump, that shield breaker doing a lot of work. Not enough for the kill though. Glacius will barely live, and now it's Dark Lady's turn. Start turning some damage. Magnus does it with the eruption. Bubbles take over a lot of it. Eventually the Blazing Strikes finishes him off though. Kraken about half-life currently. You see in the background. Drunken Master still trying to finish off some players, but now Dark Lady, she is exposed. No more Shrunken Head. And here comes Silhouette. Puts out the cover of Darkness. Very late cover of Darkness though. And it did not matter at that point. She does not have her buyback. And so now Prime Icarus will see if they can try to finish the game here or not. And they're going to stun on Bubbles. Bubbles going to fall. Yeah, no one's coming back up. Kraken or Bubbles. That should be it.
Yeah, Silhouette should be farming bottom though, or trying to push in bottom, or range or top, I guess.
They're going to work their way out there, yeah. Yeah, the cover of Darkness came out very late there. I don't know if it would have made a huge difference, but I like the animation on it, by the way.
They're so out.
Yeah, the animation looks really cool.
Pretty hard.
Definitely helps as a spectator actually see when it's used. But yeah, that should do it in. I mean, again, it wasn't the prettiest play either from Prime Icarus, to be honest, but in the end, they had the firepower to take care of business. And again, it's understandable not conceding just yet. Again, as pointed out, so much being on the line here. This is it for them anyways, but it was already very, very grim, but especially after that, so the chances basically non-existent now. So Dark Lady's still not even up yet for another 10 seconds. And they're on the verge of mega creeps here now.
Yeah, no, there's nothing they can do about it. This is sadly over. But yeah, no, I think it all like really comes down to, as I said, like they got out strategized in the early game. They set up the lanes really unfavorable, and well, they really just lost because Behe and Glacius didn't get in levels. And yeah, I think it just all comes down to how they decided to play the game.
You see Dark Lady here just trying to make them chase her away, but yeah. Well, they oblige, and they also kill her in the process. Anyways, GG well played. That is going to do it. Of course, Prime Icarus, they officially move on here in the losers bracket. Again, they're going to be playing Willowkeeper just in a short time here. As far as RmR Rocket goes, there was a fun little stay here in Diamond Division, but hey, they took a couple of games off ultimately. Again, they took a game off of you guys at Sync Esports. They took a game off here against Prime Icarus, but ultimately not enough to advance on. And will be dropped back down to Gold Division for next cycle. So they got a tough road ahead of them as far as trying to qualify for the playoffs. If they do end up winning Gold, I think that could maybe push them over the edge, but it's going to be difficult. We'll see. Keep an eye on how that